Welcome to 20 Sides. This episode is episode 118, the final Prelude, which means next week, episode 119, is the Campaign 1 finale. Can you believe it? We can't believe it. It has been a wild ride with Campaign 1. If you are new to 20 Sides, we suggest you jump all the way back to episode 1 and get the entire story all the way through because it's been absolutely wild. If not, and you want to start here, hey, that's all good too. All those episodes are still available down the road. Enjoy this episode, and we look forward to you being here for the finale next week, episode 119 of Campaign 1.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil right now on 20 Sides. And that shadow energy is absorbed into the maul as Sandagarn collapses to the ground and his body withers within 10 seconds. It withers into nothingness, turns to dust in front of you. You all stand in Sandagarn's lair, barely hurt at all.
Mm-hmm. I know, man.
More hurt by spiders.
More hurt by spiders.
That seems to be our thing, though.
Yeah.
It's the little stuff that gets us,
That's
not
the Lichbane way.
The Lichbane way.
Okay.
So we're leveling up now, right? I mean, we just beat a Dracolich.
Hold on. You just wait, okay?
I want to, yeah, I need to see if there's anything cool.
You're an ape. Do you want to come out of ape form?
Well, what's the plan?
Okay.
Well, we don't, I was going to say, we don't really know.
So
yet.
give me an everybody give me an investigation checks. Do y'all know what y'all are looking for in this room?
Yeah, it's like
7.
A
I
Horcrux.
don't.
I'm looking for Horcrux. I'm looking for Harry Potter, a snake, like a book or something.
Slytherin comes out.
Right, yeah. I don't know. I didn't really read Harry Potter.
15 for Leo.
Okay.
27.
13.
Ordella with the 27.
Okay.
Ordella spots it first.
Leo would have told Ordella, like, the things that she is looking for.
Yes.
So their friendship, she would know what to take for Leo.
Absolutely. Oddly enough, the only thing in this entire room is the phylactery. And Ordella, you spot it, not in the corner of the room, but closer to the entrance, like 90% buried. And just the corner of a cube is sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
Okay, so I see it, and I run over to it. Does it feel magical or anything? Does it look magical? I know I don't have that ability really, but does it look like anything?
It definitely looks like what Zalcom would have described to you enough would have been this is the phylactery. This is Thormir's phylactery.
Is it like glowing? Is it just like a dull gray box?
No, it's dull, like it's a dull steel looking box. Almost looks like a small, almost like that wooden, but just a steel. You haven't pulled it out of the ground yet. So like just the corner of one of the.
It could be like huge.
Yes.
Guys, I'm pretty sure we found it. And then I go over and I'm like, I don't want to take it out of the ground because I don't know if there's like some magical something around it. But I am there looking at it and trying to investigate as best I can without pulling it out.
Okay.
This is yours.
I'm still lost.
I'm just an ape.
I rolled a 7,
you're
so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, because I don't know what the plan is.
Then I walk over to it.
Okay.
Can I tell anything from it?
Give me Arcana checks if anybody wants to take a gander.
18.
Ooh.
4. I think I'm a +9, so
Yeah.
until 3.
I don't care. I'm not.
From what y'all know about this phylactery, from what Zalcom has told you, from what Leo you've kind of learned, even though you're still a giant ape. Well, I would say probably at this point a minute has passed. So you're probably out of giant ape form.
Well, it says up to an hour.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
So that's
you're
why
definitely not. It hasn't been
so that's why I was like, what's our
Couple
game
minutes have
plan
passed.
after this? Like, I don't want to waste
Yeah,
my
yeah.
apeness.
You're not getting back through where we just came.
You would know that's true. You would know this phylactery is not it's not going to injure you. It is just
Gotcha.
a way for if Thormir were to be killed, that within a few days' time, his body would reanimate near this phylactery.
But we know that if we destroy it, he knows.
You know that if you socket the last gem,
Oh, that's right.
He
That's
knows.
right. That's right. But if we destroy this,
and the only way to destroy it
It's with.
is
with eternal rest, with
fully.
the
at
fully
full.
socketed.
Okay, so we really just want to take this.
So
Yeah.
Thormir was smart
Sure.
when he like
He set up
put
some
all of
alarms
his
and
things. He
stuff.
put some safeguards
Yeah.
in place
Okay.
so that he would never.
Some
Be
two,
surprised by-
Yeah, he would
does,
never be completely.
two
killed.
authentication factors.
Does anybody have a bag
Yeah,
that we can
he's
put
like,
this
well,
in?
But it won't hurt
Anybody
us
have
if
a-
we take it out. Okay, I'm gonna try to take it out.
Okay. So you spend a little time. You take your dagger and move apart the dirt, dig it up. Looking at it, there is there's some not etchings, but like it is decorative. It's a nice phylactery,
Like runes
It's
type
like an urn.
situation,
No,
or-
it'd be like
oh.
a just metal that has been like
filigree type.
yeah. One side of it has kind of what looks like an image of eternal rest. On the other side
Obsessed.
has an image of what looks to be a staff.
Oh.
And the other two sides are runes.
Do I recognize the runes?
Give me a.
As-
I'm gonna let you do this at advantage.
Okay.
Even though she's an ape?
Oh yeah, if you're an ape still, you roll with the ape statistics.
Well, can I get out of the hallway for real? As an ape?
No.
Okay,
'Cause
so
it's
I
too
go
tight.
back to my regular
Okay.
form then.
So beautiful Leo has returned.
Gross.
Give me an Arcana check at advantage.
Oh, 1. So no.
A 1 and a 6. It is tough to really discern what these runes are. You think you've seen them both before, but you can't quite put a finger on where you've seen them.
Well, does she? Oh, she came out of it. I was gonna say if she doesn't
Yeah.
have a bag of holding. Okay. Here, Leo. I don't really have anywhere to put this, but I don't know, right? Like this is fine.
Trick or treat.
You're fine with
This
this?
is clearly eternal
Oh, yeah.
rest on one side. Have we seen this staff? Is this something we need?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think it can work the same as this thing?
Well, let me back up. Y'all know about the staff.
We don't know that.
You know it's in Thormir's abandoned temple.
Right.
You just don't know she has a key to get to where it is.
But do we know that, is it a phylactery?
No,
No.
Yeah,
But do we need
just
it?
is there.
you don't know. You have no clue.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this staff. Anybody?
Can I roll something to see if I
You make an
you
Arcana
might
check.
know the-
Arcana? No, 6.
No.
No.
Okay. We know it exists. I feel like we have.
Do we know where it is? Does anybody know where that would be? We haven't
Yeah.
even been told about that, so I don't know. I
No,
mean,
we-
I know we
we-
know about it, but we haven't been told how to get it.
Well, I mean,
Is it in
have-
your book, Leo? The little books.
I don't know.
Did Zalcom tell you about it?
I don't know. Why are we just standing here? We need to figure out what we are gonna do next.
I feel like we're
that's
kind of
what we're
safe
doing.
in here.
That's
We're
what we're
wondering
doing.
if this staff is important.
Yeah, do
I
we
would
need to go get
not
the
like
staff
to go
next?
into
I don't know.
because
I don't
I
know
think
if it's
next
necessarily
step-
important, but
is to finish Maul, Endless Rest,
yeah,
destroy Phylactery, and then go
then find Thormir.
Thormir.
yeah. So
But if
let's.
the staff is something we need to face Thormir, it would bed. I'd like to know that before we face
Do
Thormir.
we? I mean, so like
I don't remember.
as Philip,
I
do we need
remember.
to? Do we need the staff to take on Thormir?
Philip doesn't know.
Well, I know Philip doesn't know. That's why Philip's asking. Silas is not asking.
Right.
Philip is
have-
asking.
Like, have
Yeah, I
you
don't think
divulged
we
that to the
know.
group?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my question.
Okay,
yes,
my
yes,
bad.
yes.
Is it something Philip had forgotten?
Got it.
Right,
Said,
right,
Okay,
yes,
my bad.
yes.
No.
No.
All y'all know is that his staff is still at his abandoned temple.
Sure.
You don't know where
Surrounded
his
by
abandoned temple is.
Nightmare Riders.
She knows where it is because she has the key to
Right,
it.
Right.
But
We don't
she
know if
doesn't
it's-
know if we even need it for anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if y'all go way, way back, y'all fought the dark elf. That's where she got the key
Yeah.
in that, like, where all those skeletons were. You
Yes.
remember that?
Where we found Panner again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes.
So she got that. If you go way back, they were looking for, they're still looking for eternal rest,
Right.
but they were looking for Omen, the staff, too. Putting it together, they were trying to get these so Thormir could have them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Because that increases his power once he has his
Okay.
staff and his
Yeah.
maul.
But so
For all you know, they found it.
right.
You don't know.
Right.
Right, yeah.
So But
Yeah,
it's
I
more
don't
about
even
him
know.
having it more so than us getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally fight Thormir without it.
Okay.
Right.
The only thing that that you have to kill Thormir is Eternal Rest with all 3 sockets.
But once that's done, he knows where we are.
Once the sockets are in place,
Yes, he knows.
Thormir will, he is connected to it.
And so he'll probably poof there.
You don't know?
Well, but I mean, that's what he did in, I would say Silas would assume that because that's what he did in the Orc City, right?
Yeah,
he kind of
he teleported it, yeah.
Yes. And so I would imagine he would do the same thing when he
Very
finds
well
out
could, yeah.
where that is. And he's a storm giant. So that might be something to kind of
Do it somewhere real small.
yeah,
He can't poof
somewhere
in.
he can't poof into, or figure out somewhere that,
He's hunched over.
I know.
Can I have that back, please?
Yeah, so, or somewhere that we feel more comfortable
Oh, yeah.
fighting him. Okay, I think I don't know anything about this, but I think that we need to destroy this, which means we need to complete them all. But do we know who can complete them all? Do we know?
There's no master blacksmith. 7 was one of these. He could do it. You're not.
No, I'm not.
You can't do
no,
this.
no.
It's not something.
I can swing a hammer, but I cannot do that. No.
So you're not useful here. But I think we could find, surely. We go back to Thorndural, perhaps.
I mean, we could always bring, I can always bring 7 back to put it in.
Can he do that?
No.
Oh.
You can ask him questions and talk to him. But
You can animate him, but he doesn't retain the qualities of what he was
Oh.
before.
Well, let's get going. Then we can't stay down here too long, or we'll start. We'll start.
you have an extra arm. I'm just
Oh
kidding,
yeah,
you know.
that'd be cool, wouldn't it? If I just had one sticking out of my other arm. Wonder if I could. I
You
wonder
look
if I
down
could.
and there's a finger protruding
Yeah.
from your rib.
Oh, that's interesting.
Crawling out of
It's
you.
like scratching my arm for me.
It's tickling you.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right,
let's
yeah.
get out of here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. You all make your way
Down.
out through the passages that you have taken to get to Sandagarn. You then get to the base level, the floor level of the Abyssal Chasm where you originally found the Mind Flayers. You go back up these winding pathways that lead you all the way to the edge, to the top of the Abyssal Chasm. It takes quite a while. When you get back up, when that magical leaking that has been pressing on you the entire time you were down there, when you finally get far enough away, even though you're still in the Deep Hallows, you level up.
Hey,
Nice.
there we go.
So y'all have leveled up.
13.
You are level 13. Leo's got a
Lucky.
7th level spell slot.
Yes.
You've increased your hit points. Everybody at or above 100. You are in the Deep Hallows, outside of the Abyssal Chasm. What are you going to do? What do you want to do?
But we have to figure out.
Well, so
Silas.
where are we in the abyssal or in the?
No, we came out.
Yeah, you're out of the
Oh, okay.
Abyssal Chasm.
No, the Deep Hallows. Like, where are we? Do we have a portal out of the Deep Hallows?
No.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like,
forgot
first we
how
have
we
to get out of the Deep
got-
Hallows.
Do you think we should have long rested in there? Did
I
we?
would say you've.
Okay.
I would say you can long rest if you'd like to.
Yeah, I
if you
don't
want to
wanna-
hit
Yeah, I
that
mean,
button,
I don't wanna
hit that
rest.
button.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna long
For
rest.
sure.
You're too high level now to really worry about like little threats. So tell me now, you're leaving the Deep Hallows. Where are you going to come out? What is your plan?
Okay, I think we go there to the portals.
And you're talking about Toll Rain, where you found the portals underneath the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
We go to Serene.
Does anybody have a town that would back us? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can't go to Dyer's Rest actually, unless that would give us another layer of like having to battle somebody before we get support. Does
But see,
anybody
I
think they would have support?
Serene, if we say we're with the Seekers, dude, yeah, I'm saying we go after Thormir right now.
Yeah. I mean, do we know where Thormir is? No.
You have no clue.
But again, if we know, once
That's
this
what I'm
is
wondering. Like,
set,
if I
he's
smash
gonna-
this thing, is that going to trigger him to come? Or is he now like, oh, my thing's destroyed. I need to go. Like, I'm not showing my face. I'm vulnerable now. And now I'll just go. I mean, it might take a ritual and stuff to do it, but he can go do it because no one knows where he is.
I think when Eternal Rest is created, he's going to want that so bad
Yeah.
that he's
but the
going
only
to come
reason he wants
regardless.
that
It'll be like a
is because it
beacon.
can destroy the phylactery.
Well, no, I thought he wanted that because it makes him more powerful.
Yeah.
Or both.
Or both?
Right.
Okay.
That's just my big thing is like, I break this. Now he's like, well, there's no reason for me to come out.
Okay, let me ask this. If we create this and Thormir shows up,
Create.
or we finish this.
Okay.
We finish this, and then Thormir shows up. Is there enough time in that we know he's showing up for him to break that? Like, is that a thing? Like, we're going to wait. We're going to stand here. He's going to ready his attack for when Thormir shows. I'm going to bust. I'm going to
The point
destroy
of this thing is that he can't revive from. So it's like,
Right.
if he shows up, we can still fight him, kill him, and then destroy. Because that's the purpose of this thing.
Well,
is
true. Yeah. So
And
we could hang on.
And I would say Leo's knowledge of liches now, it would be at least a day or two before he would be able to revive from the phylactery.
Gotcha. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about that
destroy it.
just yet
Right.
until we've killed him,
Right.
and then we need to destroy it.
Right.
Okay.
But that's also enough time for him to gather his like skeletal armies. And,
Yeah.
And again, we don't know where he is at all.
Yeah. We did kill his pet, so that's kind of problematic.
Yeah.
We've really,
Killed his dog.
done up quite a bit to piss him off.
Yeah.
Like, we know he wants eternal rest. If we go to Serene, we get it put in the phylactery in her bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does he know is he going to know we have it? Does he even know that we have it?
You don't know.
He may not even know that we have it.
May not.
I'm sure he like checks on those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure
Well,
he'll
I
go
feel like
back
we don't
and
have a
sure
ton of
my
time.
dragon
Right,
is
air tag
dead.
on it.
It's got an air tag for sure. Yeah.
Because he doesn't like he has a bunch of them, you know?
I say we go to Serene, have that put in,
See what happens.
toe to toe.
Yeah, I do feel like we have to do it
I feel like
fast.
that's what Silas and Yaros would do. I don't know about. I feel like Ordella might try to be a little more sneaky and a little more like strategic or whatever. But I feel like Yaros and Silas are just like,
Get the socket.
let's do it, toe to toe. Here we go.
Yeah, I do feel like I would like to set up some sort of a when he shows up, like I don't know, something's waiting for him. I don't think we should go to him. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I think that we should create it and make him come to us.
Maybe we can create some sort of a trap or something for when he shows up.
Yeah, or gather like other armies
Yeah.
to like help out. I don't know if that's a possibility.
He's not gonna let us do that.
Right.
Just like when we got the
there's an army,
dragon.
I'm not
Just
going
when we got the dragon.
You're right.
He was
Well,
like,
but I
well,
mean,
this came and happened, and then
Yeah.
You can always ask people.
Yeah. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. The
you know,
mages,
goblin
like,
army.
if we send information to the mages that like,
Fox.
here's what's happening, and maybe that can be like, so them two go to the mages to let them know what we are doing in the process, and once we found the person that can put the thing in, they've told the mages, and then maybe we go a little out of the city, have it put in, and
Here's what I see
then
Matt doing. I was saying, okay, we're getting Thormir here. Right, so Thormir shows up, but so does his army of every undead of ever whatever.
Sure.
And the mages and the rest of the armies have to fight each other
yeah.
while we're fighting. Yes, I see that too.
Matt, go in
Right.
the other room.
That's
Actually,
exactly
what are you doing here?
That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking too.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Which
why
is
I was
fine.
like, yeah,
Right, like,
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense. Like Thormir just like, oh, I'm all here by myself.
right. So I say we do that. We get the mages and
Let
have the
them know.
mages get the military or army of Serene, whatever, and we get whoever's going to put this together. We go outside of the city of Serene and wait for him to show up with his army.
Let's do it.
Super in game.
Okay, so give me kind of your plan. So here's what we're gonna say. You guys can make your way back to the surface. It'd probably take you a couple weeks of traveling in the Deep Hallows to get to a portal's, whichever portal you want to go to. And then a week or so traveling on the mainland to get to wherever you want to go. So you're looking at like probably a minimum of 3 weeks of travel.
Right.
Being the level you are, small little inconveniences along the way we're not going to play those out just because it doesn't make sense to play those out. So give me your plan and kind of what you are aiming to do.
I think we're headed to Serene.
Okay.
Leo, probably, most versed in this, would probably go talk to the Magocracy.
Yep.
Or however she would seek audience to do that. Tell them the plan of, we're going to socket this.
Mhm.
This is most likely going to trigger Thormir to know where we're at and probably come to Serene or wherever we stage nearby. You need to have whatever in place. He's probably not coming alone. Whatever you need to do to defend your city and fight off an entire army, go ahead and start getting all that in place. And I mean, we want to coordinate it with them towards like, this isn't just some blacksmith in his own little blacksmith forged. It was
Right.
like everyone knows it's going to happen at this moment in case it's immediate.
In this location.
At this location. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. It could be immediate. It could be a week from then. But we all need to be kind of...
Oh, please don't let it be a week.
Right. I mean, we're just going to... we're not going to seek out.
And I would say that Yarost takes care of who the blacksmith is because he knows that side of things. Where Silas and Ordella go kind of scout out some locations maybe outside of the city that seem a little like maybe Ordella can get in a tree or there's like some coverage or there's something just outside of the city where we can tell the blacksmith, because we don't know what's going to happen, we're going to set you up here in this location.
Yep.
And we'll put it into eternal rest and then see if he comes immediately, if it takes a week or a few days, and be readied for what's going to happen.
Final battle.
So Leo is going to the Magocracy to inform them of all the things that have happened. Yarost going to find a blacksmith. Ordella going to scout out a good location for what may happen or may not happen.
Or may not, right.
And then Silas is...
With Ordella.
With Ordella, okay. Give me kind of your idea for what you would consider a good location. Like, are you going into a field? Are you going to be in the forest? Are you going to be out? I'm assuming you're outside of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think having levels.
Yeah, I was thinking something that's I was not thinking forest.
Okay.
A little more field.
Yeah.
But again, like I'm thinking something with terrain. So there's rock, maybe there's a tree or two. There's
things you can get behind
or on, or
okay.
If we need to get off. He's a giant, so we're expecting him to be very large.
Right.
So instead of being on the ground, if there's rock or something we can get on, just something that would be ideal.
Okay.
Not whatever is outside of Serene is outside of Serene.
Perfect. So both of you all give me a perception and a survival check. And y'all, or I'll say you can have one person roll at advantage.
I'm already advantage on perception.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
So I'll roll perception.
Yep.
You might want to roll survival too.
Perception is 18 plus 12.
Wow. 30.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to do survival too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do survival too.
Yes,
At advantage?
Yes,
advantage.
ma'am.
17 plus 2.
19.
Yeah.
So I will say you find what you would think is probably the best location, and when we set it up, I'll let y'all put
Cool.
what you want where.
Cool.
Nice.
Because you rolled so high.
Nice.
Leo, you speak to the Magocracy. They already know of you, and they know of kind of the things you have been able to accomplish over the last several months and how you've kind of grown in power as a wizard.
Yeah.
They will shut the walls to the city just in case, as y'all are going away from the city to perform this. And they will have their armies ready on the outskirts of the city just in case there were to be an influx of undead.
Will they communicate this to all the other major cities surrounding?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And
Just
Yaros,
in case.
I will say you've got definitely weeks to find the blacksmith. You are easily able to secure a blacksmith that is very hesitant because he's going to have to go with y'all to this location.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
But that's exactly what I was about to say. He knows that his name will go down in the history books if you are able to pull this off.
Who's going to call the reporters?
There's several
The
reporters.
journalists coming in.
Thormir entered. So let us grab some terrain, some trees, some rocks, and we'll set up what's going to happen.
So like the day before, I'm just trying to think how I want to play this, because I would have wanted to use the day before, like Ted, all my like crew,
Okay.
animate them.
So you get Ted and one other skeleton and Bertha.
Yep. Ted, no, I want to do Ted, 7,
Bring 7 back for this. I like it.
Yeah, he would be your second animated skeleton.
and then Bertha.
Yep.
Describe the terrain, because I was also thinking I would have set like alarm
Oh, yeah. I wanted to
early
set a
on.
trap.
Yeah.
For alarm, what would you want it to alarm you to? Because you're going to see, if Thormir comes out, you're going to see him.
Well, not unless he's invisible or something.
Oh, I see
And
what
he
you're saying. Okay.
trips either her wire or my,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then I feel like I also would have, well, I'll cast shield on myself, obviously,
You mean mage armor?
or mage armor on myself.
Okay.
I set up a trap.
Ordella's going to set up a trap.
Yep.
Yes.
And then on
Where
the
would you like
opposite
to
of hers,
set up the trap?
It's like a little rabbit snare.
It's literally so just like basic, but it's gonna be. Where's
That
the
one. There's
where's the
Forge it here in the middle.
blacksmith?
We're gonna forge it here in the middle on this rock.
Where's the blacksmith?
Oh,
In that rock you said.
he's
before.
going, as soon as he sock it, he's taking off.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is
Patrick.
Theor.
Patrick
I like
Theor?
Patrick better.
Patrick Theor.
Patrick Theor,
Okay, that's
the
better.
blacksmith.
It's fine.
I just want to like an old school like cover it up with leaves and he'll fall in if he walks over it.
Okay. You are outside, way past the outskirts of Serene. There are several trees around. There are these huge rocks, boulders around. There are a few ruins. You have set up one trap. You have an alarm set. And in the center of this area, there is a protrusion of rock where you are going to socket the last socket into eternal rest. Is there anything else you want to say or do before Patrick Theor sockets
What does he look like?
this
Is he cute?
gem?
Yeah, so I think Silas would call on Adriel
Okay.
to be there or imbue or something to give us something to help us. No,
For
just
that
pray it
You're going
and
for that point of inspiration.
something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
something.
All right. Anything else?
And I would like to call on Thormir. I mean,
All right. So Patrick takes his blacksmithing
Let's
tools.
effing go.
The mall, Eternal Rest, that was at the top of the first page of notes that I ever created for the campaign, gets laid on top of this huge rock. He begins to work, and eventually it clicks in. And then he takes off running in the opposite direction.
I immediately
And
grab it.
I just,
and he yells good luck in Dwarven. as
What did he say?
What was that?
Does anybody know what that guy just said?
Yaros picks up the maul. Ordella's got Windstalker out. Leo's got her orb out, smoking already. Silas has his hand ready to blast. You wait another minute. And then, from behind Yaros, behind Ordella, behind Silas, you start to hear the fabric of time warp and rip open. And out steps Thormir.
Let's go.
But
Oh,
as soon as his
no.
foot, he steps out. As soon as his foot hits the ground, Ordella, just like you saw in Zerbrandagul, the sky becomes immediately dark, almost black. The sun completely gone. You start to see crackles of lightning, and then just starts to rain. As Thormir steps out, I need everybody, maybe for the last time in this campaign,
wow.
to roll for initiative. Oh, and I rolled a 17. Let's go.
Man,
Nice.
21.
Oh,
18.
16.
I got a 19 total.
13.
All right, so our order is Yaros,
Nice. Get up there.
Going.
Thormir, and then everybody else.
Oh, man.
Thormir stands 12 feet tall, lightning crackling off of him.
Look
His
at him.
face is a complete skeleton-like structure, but he has armor on. He carries a huge sword with him that is also crackling with electrical lightning energy. The sky is dark. It is raining. It is thunderous. Yarost, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Is there anything new with Eternal Rest now that's fully socketed?
It is now +3,
Plus
sir.
3.
And it is now a legendary artifact.
Oh,
Ooh, whatever.
wow.
What is
With legendary
that do?
actions.
All right, bonus action. We're gonna rage. Close enough to
Yeah.
all right.
Yarost goes into melee.
Reckless attack. 18 plus 12.
Wait,
plus 12.
18 misses.
No.
Hits.
Plus 12. So it was plus
I know,
30.
but he said-
Yeah.
Well, Bazik was like 20.
Yeah. So 33.
33 out of the gate.
Second attack. 14.
Misses. So Yarost moves forward, pulls Eternal Rest up, and as soon as you show it, you can see the fire that is glowing in his eyes grow brighter as he has seen Eternal Rest. You hit him, he doesn't move from it, and then he says, "That is mine." It is now Thormir's go. He takes both of his hands up and he goes, and he pulls them down, and lightning strikes everybody in a 120-foot
Oh my
radius. I need
gosh.
everybody to make a DC 21 dexterity saving throw.
22.
Get it?
Wow.
You're still gonna take half.
Is this necrotic?
No.
Okay.
This is thunder and lightning
Okay.
damage.
And we have to get a what or higher?
21.
I get
This
plus
is a dexterity
2.
saving throw.
Oh, I'm plus 10.
Didn't make it.
Nat 20!
Wow.
Y'all so silly.
Wait, you have to get 21 or higher?
21 or higher.
I got 21.
Oh
Get
my
it, get it, get it, get it, get it,
Are
get
you
it,
kidding
get it,
me?
get it,
3
get
out of
it,
the 4.
What?
get it.
Whoa. She takes
I'm
none.
not. I
She
would
takes
take
none.
nothing.
Yeah. But the rest of us take half.
Oh,
Correct.
no, I failed. So.
Well,
Y'all are going to take 12 d8 of lightning damage
Everybody.
and then 12 d8 of thunder damage. 40 exactly for lightning. So Leo and Silas will take 20. Ordella will take 0. And
Nice.
Yarost will take 40 lightning damage. Here comes the thunder damage. Oh, that's better. 61. So you'll take 30 each. So Leo and Silas will take an additional 30 lightning damage. Yarost will take 61 lightning damage. And Ordella will take 0 lightning damage. As Thormir has just called the storm, he will see if he will recharge it with a 6. And he recharged it out of the gate. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Make sure you tune in each week as Lichbane Thunder Force ventures across the Veiled Lands. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon by going over to patreon.com/20sides for extra exclusive access to us. Follow us on all the socials everywhere at 20 Sides Pod. And as usual, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from tabletopaudio.com. We will see you right here next week on 20 Sides.